Okay, welcome back to my channel, guys. So, as you can see, I look a little bit weird and not normal. Well, that's because in today's video, I did this look, and you will see how I did it if you continue watching. I hope you do, and let's get started.
First part of this look, I'm gonna be drawing like a little bit of like kind of crescent moons, kind of not. You'll see it in a minute, but to do all that, I am doing brush black liner by MAC, of course. Most of my products are MAC, and I'm just gonna start drawing like little half circles. Sorry if you can't see me, I gotta use a mirror to see how I'm gonna do most of these. Just give me a second. And just so you guys know, the lip that I am wearing is a lip product by Beauty Bakery, and it is called Ginger Snap, and it's one of my favorite lip products that I just got in the mail. Like, I'm obsessed with it. I love that. And then the highlighter that I'm using is from an Instagram company, and their name is Fallon Cosmetics, and this is their loose highlighter, and it is called Champagne Toast, which it's really good on all skin complexions, but it's really good on skin complexions that are of the same as mine, but also could be used for darker skin tones too. So if you're looking for a good multi-use highlighter that is good for all different types of skin, you'll be able to use that one, and it's a very good company. Cool. They're very, it was slow to get my products, but that's like how it's going to be for everyone, and you'll see kind of how those little dots are going to be. I'm going to draw a big one. It's kind of hard to do this, just so you know, so if you have a party, make sure that you are able and give yourself enough time for this look. It's gonna take you a little while to do. I'm not rushing this, or not trying to at least, but it does get kind of hard. But if you're good with different types of makeup, then this should be a breeze for you. And I got kind of wrinkles right here, not wrinkles, but face indents, so it's kind of hard to do it a little bit too, but I'll go back over to this side. And if you want these really to stick and work and last long, you're going to want to use that Stila eyeliner. That stuff will work forever and will work great. But me, I'm trying to be able to wash this off in like an hour, not have black stains all over my head when I come home and wash off all my makeup. Okay, so I'm just gonna do a couple more, but I'm gonna go forward. They do kind of look a little bit rough, but when you see everything together. Okay guys, I'm back. So I'm gonna actually go over the top of this and redo the top part of the lips because I know that leopards have black lips, not neutral tone lips. So let me do that real quick. And I'm just doing the top lip, just so you'll see in a minute, but. Okay, so you see how I did this here? I left it out a little bit because I'm gonna, drag out with the liner the same liner that I used up here. I'm gonna use to kind of wing it out a little bit over here. So it kind of looks like my mouth is wider than it actually is. See, that's what happens too. Okay, so that part is done. So it'll look a little bit crazy right now, but that's because that's how it's supposed to look. And then I'm gonna drag it out with a liner. I'll try to go up close so you guys can see this too, but so you kind of just want to drag it out a little bit so you can kind of see just kind of how. And now you'll kind of just very carefully color inside this so you can kind of see. I did all this area here. I outlined it with kind of like, you can do whatever kind of shape you want to do with the nose, however you want to do it. It's up to you. It's your own thing. But I just, kind of outlined it with the liner again. Kind of outlined it, and then I filled it in with a black lipstick, the same one that I used for my top lip here, and that shade is Weirdo by Jeffree Star, and that is a really good black lipstick. It covered everything. This is looking exactly how I want it, but just one thing that I think it's kind of missing is, like a little bit of shine in between these here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a metallic lipstick by Jeffree Star. Most of my lip products are by him, but it is going to be from his summer collection, which is Thirst Trap, the shade that I'm going to be using. So I'm just going to be kind of putting it in these little spots here. So I'm actually going to flip the camera right now, camera meaning my phone, and then I'm going to use my Jeffree Star mirror, and I'm going to kind of, you know, kind of hope that this looks halfway decent. It's actually kind of looking pretty good. I actually kind of like it, but then again, I'm not the one that's going to be spending my time watching the video, so if you guys like this video, please let me know, because this video is really hard for me to film, because again, I am not good with artistic things, so and I mean, I guess I could kind of say I'm a cheetah a little bit too, because I love the Cheetah Girls. You know, Adrienne Bailon is killing it on The Real, which I watch every day that it comes on when I am able to watch it, when I am not at work, because working sucks. I swear, if I won the lottery tomorrow, I would like to say that I would keep on working, but let's be real here. I've hated high school. I hate college. I really don't like it. So I would probably quit work. Hands down, would definitely quit work. Which would probably not be what my parents would want me to say. But then again, it's my life, so I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to be doing whatever I want to do. So I'm going to be putting the Thirst Trap along the bottom line on my lip as well, so you can kind of see what it's going to do too. So it kind of just adds a little bit of a kick in there. But that portion of it is done. Next is going to be an eye look. And for that, I'm going to be using a Marc Jacobs palette. If I can feel for it. And the palette that I'm going to be using is Scandalous. And the shade names are all right here. But the main shade that I'm probably going to use, and the only one that I'm going to use really, is That's Why. It's the one in the very middle. It's going to be the middle shade, and by the way, Marc Jacobs is killing it with the packaging. Like, great job there, dude. Like, you did a wonderful job. But I am going to be putting that shade all over my eyes, and you'll see why in a second, because I think it looks good. So I'm going to be taking this little tiny eyeshadow brush. It's a brush set that I got from Sephora when I bought this palette, so. But I will be putting this all over my eyes, and hopefully it'll start looking good, because now everything else you guys can kind of be like really really messy with, because it doesn't necessarily matter a whole lot, but with this eyeshadow you really do need to be precise, because you'll see why in a minute. I will show you all why in a minute. So I'm only going to do one eye on camera, so you really want to pay attention to this part of what I'm doing. And I'm not going to blend it out, because you want it to kind of be, and I do kind of want to wing, so I'm going to kind of leave it like that, so you'll kind of see it here. And I'm not going to put anything underneath, because I'm going to tell you why in a minute, obviously. Well, I will put it on the bottom. But this part here, you don't really have to be a whole lot, you know, a lot really even with, because I'm going to put it all underneath the lash line. So it's going to be a little bit further than what most of you are probably used to putting shadows, but you'll see why. So that is one eye complete with the shadow. Now what I mean by it's not completely complete, I'm going to be using the same liner that I use for everything else to kind of line my eyes. So let's hope that this goes well. I don't know if it will, but... Okay, so you kind of see how I drug out the liner here from the under eye and over. I'm going to do the same thing, and I'm going to kind of bring it into, really into the inner corner. And I'm going to kind of color it in so it kind of gives the top line a base to go off of. You're kind of just going to take the liner and color it in underneath as well. Okay, so now that you have the under part of the wing kind of done, I'm going to start on the top, and then I'll show you a close-up of this side, then I'll do the other eye off camera so you can kind of see. So you'll kind of see that it's drug out here. And then you'll do the same thing on the top as you did on the bottom with coloring it in or shading it in, whatever you want to call it. Basically just coloring in between the lines like you did in preschool. And once I'm done with this eye, I will show you. I'll come back in a minute and I'll do the other eye off camera, and then you'll see the completed look. And I will put mascara on so you guys can kind of see everything. Which, you can kind of see that it's completed. But I think I'm going to make this a big cat eye type thing. Which you could totally stop where I did before, but me being the overdramatic person I am, I always had to do it. Okay, so this is one side of the eye fully complete.
Okay, so this is the completed look. I am calling this Leopard look something. I'll decide But I'm actually really surprised at how good this came out. But this is going to be it. Hopefully you guys liked this, and hopefully you guys can recreate this look. Maybe it'll be easier for you, maybe not. I'm not sure. And to end, I did put a little bit of inner corner highlight. It's just a shade from the same Marc Jacobs palette, the Scandalous palette, and it was shade Cause a Fuss, which I think that is just a great shade name, but that's what's on the inner corner of my eyes. But this is going to be it, and hope that you guys have a good rest of your day, and hope that you give this video a big thumbs up, and subscribe down below, and you can follow me on all of my social medias at Morgan_Beauty77, and that is for Twitter, Snapchat, and Instagram. I do not have a public